What's up everyone, this is ShoryuGame welcoming you to a new KOF 15 trailer analysis. KOF 15 introduces its second free update. After Rugal, it's time to meet another iconic boss of the series, the infamous Goenitz. In a more detailed trailer, Goenitz demonstrates his formidable skills and unleashes his devastating moves, supers, and even a broken and an unfair boss variation that all-time fans are more familiar with. His arsenal of moves showcases his mastery over the element of wind, making him a force to be reckoned with. With his intimidating presence and overwhelming abilities, Goenitz promises to be an exciting addition to play as and a challenging boss to overcome in the King of Fighters 15. Goenitz is the leader of the Heavenly Kings and the second in command after Orochi within the clan. Despite his polite and refined manners, he is easily one of the cruelest and most evil figures in the series. His first appearance was in '96, serving as the unexpected boss of the game. With his mastery of the elements of the wind, he destroyed the arena and challenged the player. His super cheap techniques and desperation moves that didn't require any meter to execute earned him the hatred and disdain of many players. He was a nightmare to deal with, unless you know how to cheap his AI with Chin, but that is a different story. Lore-wise, there are so many characters who have scores to settle with him. Leona, Chizuru, Iori, Kyo, and even Rugal, they all hate his guts. In terms of design, there are no big changes that Goenitz went through. He looks pretty much the same as he used to, only now he's in 3D. His beard seems a bit more stylish, but that's pretty much it. As long as this version is concerned anyway. His boss challenge form is different, but I'll talk about that later. Now to the moves analysis. The trailer begins with a showcase of his normals, starting with a standing D, crouch C, standing CD, jump CD. The next moves I'm not entirely sure, they look like a standing C and the command normal, or maybe the other way around. Next is a throw, then his infamous projectile Yonokaze, also known as Kokodeska. Goenitz summons a tornado in a specific area on the stage using one of the 4 buttons. His teleport is also back, but this time it makes him jump in the air and attack with a kick, avoiding ground projectiles in the process. His multi-slash attack, Wanyo Tokobuse, is back as well, with the light version acting as an anti-air and the EX version having an extra slash. Also, it looks like Goenitz can move before Iori hits the ground, so I assume you can combo from it. The next technique is his Rekka Shin Aoi Hana Seiran. Then he has a leaping slashing attack that I'm not sure if he used to have in the past. After that, it's desperation moves time. His nightmarish throw super Yami Dokuku makes a comeback. That's his original super from '96 that he used to do without any meter necessary, but that's not gonna be the case here anymore, thankfully. Also notice the bow animation at the end of the super, just like before. Neat little detail. Next is his Fujin Ibuki, a multiple slash super that ends with Goenitz holding his opponent by the neck and slashing him with his both hands. After his taunt, the trailer continues with his combo demonstration, beginning with what looks like his auto combo. After that, it's close C, forward A, EX Yonokaze, followed with his leaping slash attack, and the combo ends with his Rekka Shin Aoi Hana Seiran. Next is crouch B, crouch A, EX Rekka, causing Chizuru to ground bounce. Wanyo Tokubuse, cancelled into level 2 super Jisukoku. The beginning of this super acts the same as before, however, it ends differently with a big tornado that blows Chizuru in the air this time. That was the presentation of Nice Goenitz, the version that will be able to pick and play as. He conserved all his moves, but they seem to have been nerfed for balance purposes. However, broken, cheap and unfair Goenitz is part of the game as well, more specifically acting as the second test for the players in the boss challenge mode. In this mode, Goenitz has a new outfit that looks more medieval with a cape sporting the Orochi symbol on it. I'm sure that the outfit will be unlockable for his regular version after defeating him, just like with Rugal. Also, his original theme, Trash Head, is back in this mode. And speaking of defeating him, that's gonna be one heck of a challenge. He has pretty much the same moves as his regular version, only they are a lot faster with shorter startup animation. His Yonokaze comes out almost instantly. Good luck getting close to him. And much like Boss Rugal, Boss Goenitz has a unique super. In this case, it's a big tornado that engulfs him and pulls the victims towards him. It kinda reminds me of Troy's super, only, you know, less goofier and a lot cheaper. Also, that mad laugh at its end is sick. We get to see the EX version of his teleport. It seems invincible and makes Goenitz appear behind his opponent with an insane speed, punishing Q's super with a deadly combo. I'm not sure if that EX teleport is just as fast as his regular version, but I'm gonna assume it's not. Also notice how ruthless the AI is. Dang. Finally, it's time for the last combo, starting with a raw max mode activation. Close C, forward A, Wanyo Mametsu, cancelled into level 1 Fujinibuki, followed with level 2 Yamidokuku, and finally executing his brand new climax super. Goenitz creates a huge tornado, because of course, that engulfs both him and Kyo, and we get to see what a tornado looks like from the inside. It looks pretty dope with the lightning, coupled with that mad laughter of Goenitz. And that concludes Goenitz's trailer analysis. Too bad Vice and Mature aren't in the game. I would have loved to see his interaction with the two women, since it was because of their betrayal that he died at the end of 96. Though I highly doubt that he would have had any special intro against them. I'm not even optimistic that he'll have something to say to characters I mentioned earlier. I assume he's gonna have the same treatment Rugal had. In other words, no story elements whatsoever. And that's a big shame, considering how much story and lore this series has. But there is still a glimpse of hope that I'm wrong and SNK will actually shatter my expectations. Also, let's not forget that he is a free DLC, and that's something we should all be grateful of. That's it for now. What did you think of Goenitz's gameplay? Are you happy that he's finally back after so many years of absence? Do tell me in the comments. Anyway, I hope that was somewhat informative. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.